70 degrees.
Not bad. I thought it was going to be a blistering 90, if you know what I mean.
Yep. How's Mr. Dancy today?
You know, just watching my favorite YouTuber.
Who's
What's
that?
that?
It's JR.
I've been having some trouble with the bandwidth was acting up last night. I
Really?
don't know what the deal with that was, yeah.
I guess Ian's not that slow here, is he?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he is? I haven't caught him in a lap, so don't make me feel that bad. Jesus. He's been about 2 seconds away, and then I gained about half a second in 3/4, but still.
Put it this way. I came up behind him in Moss, and he hit me. It was a 0X, but he got me.
Of course. I don't think he'd have it any other way.
I'm going to run out of gas on the straight, Pete. Copy that. Oh. Or right now.
I mean, do you prefer Twitch over YouTube? Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, I don't give a care.
Yeah,
I won't watch them anyways.
It's easier for you. You won't?
No, I will. I mean, YouTube makes it easier.
Yeah, that's why, because it's easier for Missy and the kids and shit.
Yeah, I like YouTube a lot better. With Ian, you don't realize he thinks practice is a race.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, David.
No problem. That was cool.
I caught a yellow flag, and the guy on top of the pit box was actually waving a yellow flag. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
yeah.
Yeah, that's really neat. Oh fuck, that's Pete.
Yeah, get him away from me.
Has John raced it out here yet?
Yeah.
First off, check.
Damn. Has it went well for him, or
No.
is this another shitfest track?
He got the shaft last night, legit on one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just a net code issue.
Like real bad, or just like, you know, got a little too close to that thing?
I think he was just racing hard and got wheels intertangled like two left foot dancers.
Ah, yeah. This is a hard track, and this is one of those tracks where, and I watched Carl race for a while today, and it just seemed like if you really wanted to go too wide in a lot of the places, you could do it. Like, it's physically possible. But the issue is when it slows you down a lot, and this track, the car just slides so much. Like, you take the inside line on a lot of these corners ends up really being like the inside and a half line, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like some tracks where it's like, oh, inside line, okay, you have one car length on the inside. It's like, no, like, I'm going to need a car length and a half because my car is physically going to slide. Like, there's no way to keep it, you know, like that last corner or second, you know, third to last corner, whatever corner it is. You basically, yeah, you can have the inside there, but watching the top split guys, I mean, they were giving each other so much room because they had to. Because that car on the inside is going to slide. I mean, he can't hold that line. It's just not physically possible. Has John's I rating dropped any farther, or is it just kind of
Yeah.
stabilized where it was?
1700 something.
Yeah, see, that's another thing.
He wants to race the other race.
Oh no. I mean, I was more or less, I wasn't really thinking about the number. I was more or less just thinking like splits wise, you know, like what split is he in? That obviously can, you know, the whole second split is best thing. He's probably dropped now where he isn't even really in second split most of the hours. I know today at one point, second split, strength of field was like 2600 or some crazy shit. Obviously, that's a high strength of field, but still. 2132, my bad, not 2600. That was basically perfect timing. I saw you, my relative, like, oh, I'm gonna get on the other side, and I was like, oh, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
Actually, out of fuel, I have 0.1, so I'm gonna sputter.
I'll get in front of you and give you the toe into the imaginary rope.
There you go.
Feels like that pit road's just a fucking accident waiting to happen, where some guy goes in too fast, misses the pit road, and goes back on the track.
Oh, I know. time is it? 8:43. I got time for a cigarette. And then I gotta forget my. I don't have hot tires anymore.
What are tires?
No tires.
Thanks for the tow, Walt.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask Pete, but hey, can I get one of them?
Josh, just so you know too, don't push the car till lap 4.
Oh yeah, this track's fucking treacherous.
Yeah, that seems to be the key number. I noticed.
I'm wondering if it's like colder track, maybe you can push it a little sooner, but definitely the warmer the track, it's definitely becomes more of an issue.
Yeah, we had a 66-degree track last night, or 65, something stupid like that. And if I tried to push on cold tires, dude, I was fucking up all over the place. Going into the S's was a classic spot. Not so much turn 2, but turn 3. That right-hander for some reason, and then Moss was always sketchy. All right, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna give Pete a pretty good lap here. You're welcome, Pete. I don't get thanks there.
I think you should feel honored that he decided to follow you.
Yeah, basically. I should tell him thanks.
And you didn't put him in the lead. I did have a 132, 107 undrafted before we started our drafting bullshit last night.
Yeah, you fuckers got 3rd and 5th on the world record board right now.
Who?
You and Steve.
Get out.
Ah, I go. Yeah, I guess you weren't. Me and Steve were messaging about it earlier. Cheating bastards.
Yeah, I don't like drafts.
I had 8th on Tuesday with a 132-1 something.
Well, that was my fast without the draft. And, I mean, it doesn't really matter. The only thing that I found cool about it was, you know, it was 65 degrees, whatever, but Jason came in and had to run to his absolute last lap of fuel to get an 068. You know what I mean? So regardless of what the conditions were or whatever, I was just using him as the barometer. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that's, you know, there's a really good post on the forum somewhere where a guy talks about that. He basically goes, people have to stop comparing lap times in videos and VRS and everything. You have to worry about your on throttle, off throttle, stuff like that. You cannot compare lap times beyond the same session at the same time, the same day. You just can't. The only time you can compare it is if me and you go into our sessions together and we compare lap times. That's the only way you can compare them because there's too many factors. iRacing has too much stuff, dynamic weather, clouds, all kinds of stupid shit that can completely change a lap. There's too much stuff there to pretend that you can go in oh, well, Josh ran this on this day. Well, that's great. Josh might have had a 25-degree track. So, it's kind of nice and relieving to see that the top guys probably do it too. They all fucking lap time chase just like we do, but...
Right. How can you not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because, it's the only true measure. It's the only thing you have to look at beyond racing. Like, it's hard not to because the only thing you have beyond racing is lap times. That is the only thing that you can see that I did, that you did, without us being on the same track at the same time, which is fine, but you still can't sit around and go, well, this guy's faster than me just because of this kind of thing.
Right.
If he's faster than you, he can beat you in a race. If he can't beat you in a race, he's not faster than you.
Yeah, and that's the other thing about it too is, like just now with Walt, yeah, sure, he passed me in the draft, but he didn't leave me, and I passed him the next lap. That's shit that used to never happen before.
Yeah, I'm following Pete right now all day long.
Right.
Pete has not left 0.6 in front of me yet.
In fact, I almost rear-ended Walt coming into turn 3, the right-hander. I'm pretty sure I'm really fast coming out of turn 1 and then the turn 2 left-hander.
Yeah. God damn it, I had to say something, didn't I?
Yep.
I feel like we've been going through traffic. That's the only thing that was kind of getting me is like, I'm going through traffic with Pete, staying with him is kind of impressive to me. But I'm not really focusing, I'm talking, so. That, and I've said a million times, Pete does not look at these practice races like we do.
Right.
Pete's probably up there talking to his fucking self, talking about how, well, the tire temperatures feel weird in this corner right here. I'm going to try that out for the next 4 laps.
Right.
What's up?
So he is, you watch his practice stuff, it's insane what he thinks about and what he talks about. It's just because of the fact that we don't even think about it.
What are we talking about? It's got to be Pete.
Yeah, he'll be like, oh, it's too cold for that curb right now. I can't touch that curb in a less than 70-degree track. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Steve, Josh is telling us we're on the world record boards?
Yeah. Dude, all of us.
Yeah, I should have pushed harder to pass your ass.
You know what's funny is that the guy that I drafted wound up number 1. And there was some other guy in there. I don't know who that was. He was number 2. I went up number 3.
We're all on, if you go back to, like, what I thought was interesting was go back to other weeks where you felt like you were fast and then look and see if you actually were fast or not. Like, it definitely puts in, like, Belle Isle in perspective for me, because I've went back, like, to last season, I see, wow, Josh, you were not that fast.
See, I always
fast,
leave it
but you
on.
weren't.
I leave it on overall just to see, but then it's really not a good comparison because.
Yeah, tire models, track,
Exactly.
temps,
Yeah, I never
dynamic
even
weather, all that shit, yeah.
Because I looked at first and I'm like, wait, I'm 470 something. And then you're like, oh, change it to 2021, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. But dude, that's fucking. I love seeing all our names up there.
Yeah,
Wait, are you saying that Eric? Are you saying Eric Lamoureux is number 1?
Yep.
That fucker. He drafted me on that lap.
I know, dude. I know he did. And I drafted him on mine. Like it was, and we were all drafted from each other. I mean, if you think about it, all our laps are like courtesy of one of us or all of us. Yep.
Yeah. What's that 32-1 that I had where I just had the draft going up the hill of that guy? I mean, that's cheating. I mean, I have a 32-2-3 something without the draft before it, but basically I caught him at the perfect time where I was just basically on a roll and just happened to have some dude on the hill.
Right.
The exact same thing. We went down Andretti, and I was behind him, and I was close to him the whole time.
Yeah.
And the minute we got over the hump, I moved out and went around him, and he did not fight me. He actually dropped back. He gave me this. I dropped in front of him, and
Cheating bastards.
I botched the S up a little. Well, you know what's funny? We didn't coordinate that. It just kind of happened. Like,
Yeah.
he did he did that, and I actually botched the S up a little bit. I slid a little bit wide, because of I came in. I just couldn't believe that somebody was actually gonna
Being
let
that
me hide.
nice, yeah.
Right. I was in shock. I was not expecting. I was like, he's gonna fight me, and I was gonna go on and go, dude, can I get around you? I'm on a hot lap, and I was like, no, you know what? I'm drafting it anyway. So
Yeah.
I didn't really. If it happened, it happened. Whatever. And he backed off.
Yeah, we should do that at more tracks just to go top the leaderboard. Because that's the thing about practice is nobody does that.
No, I know.
I mean, Will Redford made a post about how he has trouble actually finding people because he does the hot lap thing where he just does an undrafted crazy lap, and
Right.
he has trouble finding practices where people won't fucking bother him.
Just go to group 20 when you first come in.
Yeah.
I wonder if he knows about it. I'm sure he does. I mean, you would think he would.
You would think, but you never know.
Hey Barry, what's up,
What's going
man?
on, Harry Berry?
Then again, if people know your name, they might just try to
Put your
follow
microphone
you
down,
in
Barry,
there.
We can't hear you.
Right.
Pardon?
Put your microphone down. We can't hear you.
I'm on the.
Dude, I mean, people got to use their heads too. If you're in room 20, you obviously don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I'm down in the basement on my laptop, so it's just with my headset.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, I
It
apologize.
sounds like you're in a basement. If they played me,
Well, I am in a
what's
fucking
wrong with-
basement.
What's wrong with Barry? I don't know. It sounds like he's in a basement.
In a basement. That's what I am.
Chance to
Did you go to
Will.
Mars today?
Growing locusts.
What?
So did you go to Mars today?
Good evening, everyone.
You sound
No.
far away.
No,
Gherkin.
I just got my headset from my phone on.
What's up?
You guys over in the practice tonight?
Yeah.
I will be there.
Why?
Why? Because I'm here.
You fast dressed now, are you? Running your 132.9s?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Fuck you, Barry. Fuck you.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
I'm. You know what's weird is like 2 weeks ago he messaged me wanting help for learning how to do VRS or whatever. That time me and JR helped him. And now since he's so fucking fast, he hasn't talked to me all week long.
Right.
Oh,
I see how it
you
is.
haven't
It's
been
cool.
around. You haven't
It's fucking
been around
cool.
all week long.
I get it.
Here we go. You haven't been around.
I feel
all
like you're
week,
talking
asshole.
shit, but we can't hear it. That sucks.
Yeah, I am talking shit. I am
We're gonna
talking
miss.
shit.
We're gonna miss some real zingers. You're on mute the whole time. First argument you ever win, we didn't hear because you're on mute. Yeah, Barry's gonna win the SF2 championship and credit his coach John for everything.
No. I'm gonna say my
I gotta
team.
give John a lot of credit, man. I mean, he is dedicated to the coaching aspect of it.
That he is. Him and I, probably last night for an hour, just followed one another.
Right.
And he goes, well, Barry, he goes, I'm going to tell you, twice I might have lifted for you to catch me. He goes, every other time, I didn't. He said, you're on my ass the whole time.
Yep.
So I was
That's
happier
awesome.
with that than anything. That 132, that's nice, but I'm there. I'm like, I can drive with you guys, I think, now a bit better. So hopefully that comes around next week as well, Donnie.
Yeah.
Fucking A
I
right.
tell you this, Barry, but once you get as fast as us, we stop helping.
Yeah. Then we start blocking you, like on track, and then we stop coming in Discord when you're there.
Oh, okay. I thought that was happening already last night. Christ, we were there, then we leave, and who shows up? Oops. Oh, then Doer shows up.
Yeah, I was doing shit.
I wouldn't do some fucked up shit like that. I just wouldn't come in at all.
So what do you mean you wouldn't? You don't.
Hey, I was sleeping. I'm sorry.
Alright, so practice. God bless America. As I get just a little bit faster, I have more and more respect for these guys that don't just absolutely plow over all these guys in the field.
I know, right?
That guy just now messaged me back, Steve.
Really.
Yeah, like that was like an hour ago.
Tell Jr. about that PC. See what he
Oh,
thinks.
yeah,
I
so
think it's a little. I don't know.
I,
A little high.
yeah, I think it is too, but I think the market's just stupid right now. So it's 3700X with a 2080 Ti. It's it's a decent build. I mean, 32 gigabyte RAM, 3600 megahertz, whatever. I mean, it's a decent build.
I mean, not whatever that matters. You know, 3600 cast latency 14 costs twice as much as 3600. You know, cast latency 18.
I could send you the link. Hold up. He put everything in the description. I mean, it's. Hold
Who
up. Let
won?
me see if I can. I mean, it seems like it's overkill for what I want, but honestly, with the prices and everything's just so stupid right now that I mean, there's a 3080 build on there right now that I messaged the guy, and he's like, it's like $2,800, and I'm like, dude, I can't. Like, I'm not gonna pay $2,800 when there's a guy. I mean, it's the same 3700X, all that, but it's literally $600 more for. Like, I think if you look online, it says that the 3080 is 15% better than a 2080 Ti. So is it $600 better?
Yeah.
Calm down over there.
I mean, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish. What do you have right now?
2070 Super. I just want to spend some goddamn money. Goddamn it.
I wouldn't pay for it.
I just want to make sure I'm not getting ripped off.
You are. I mean, that's what he paid new for it. In fact, it might be a little more than what he paid new for it.
2200?
This thing you sent me says 2100. It says 3100.
Yeah, without the monitor. I don't want the monitor and all that shit. But I have him down to 2200 for just the PC. Like, just the PC, nothing else. I don't need keyboard, mouse, and all that stupid
now
shit.
this is a show I'll never watch again.
Oh shit, we're qualifying.
Pizza. Hey, Jeff. How's it going?
Just the tower was about 1900 brand new.
So just all those parts right there?
Yeah, I mean, a 2080 Ti was $1,200. A 3700 was about $400. So you're at 1600 right there.
Yeah.
$300 from memory. And the rest of it doesn't really matter.
I think the problem is, I mean, at least where I'm at, like a 2070 Super, like, I mean, he was originally asking 2600, right? The guys that I've seen on here with 2070 Supers and, like, you know, anything under that, or just 2070 Supers in general, or even like a 2080 Super, are asking 24, 25, 2600 also. I mean, obviously it's.
What are you doing? I mean, seriously, what are you doing?
Talking to me?
No, I'm talking to these idiots warming their goddamn tires on the backstretch. Do we not have a rule against warming tires on qualifying startup?
We do.
I'm glad I can't hear you right now, buddy. Stupid ass son of a bitch.
I was warming my tires in the grass.
I'm not even fucking qualifying.
Are they
I'm
warm
just starting
enough?
the pole win fucking thing. I'm just gonna start on the pole and win this goddamn thing.
Yep.
This fucking ass, you stupid ass. Dimitri, goddamn dumbass. That's who you are. I have to
Who
watch
was
the
it?
stream and see it. Dimitri, goddamn dumbass.
Oh.
Yeah, warm your tires up, buddy. That's gonna help you. Stop by the stream. Support us. Tried to pass him on the inside. He's just turned right into me because he's warming tires. He's an F1 buddy. Gotta keep him warm.
It was funny though, because I was talking and I was like, when you said it, you're like, what are you doing? What are you really trying to do here? And I'm like, God damn, dude, like I get it. Like I'm trying to waste money here, but it's not your money.
Gets on the mic. I'm glad I came. Rick.
I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to set a lap. Everybody keeps wrecking in front of me.
You know what? I'm not gonna have any shame about starting from the pole.
Well, how many boys? I'm gonna go and sit lonely in my basement watching who can beat Bobby Flay.
What?
I
That's
like
what I'm
Bobby
watching.
Flay.
What's that?
I like Bobby Flay.
Well, that's what my wife watches. Who can beat Bobby Flay?
Who the fuck's Bobby Flay?
Well, you just get Steve. You educate the young fella, will you?
Oh, Bobby Flay. Fucking good food, man.
There you go.
I don't know about you guys, but all I eat is dinosaur-shaped chicken McNuggets. So.
Those are good. Those are some gourmet fucking chicken nuggets, let me tell you.
I put on my fancy clothes to eat those.
Right? Put on
More
my
like a
fucking Sunday,
tuxedo.
my Sunday best.
That'd be the funniest shit ever. Somebody goes to like McDonald's in a tuxedo to eat fucking McNuggets. This is my first lap without somebody wrecking in front of me. Carl, I was watching Carl's stream today. He almost took a fucking win in a 3,900 strength of field.
Really?
Yeah, it was fucking impressive. Like, there was a decent wreck on the first lap that took a bunch of the top dudes out, and then basically after that, it just kind of turned into like survival until the end, and Carl was basically leading most of it. It's kind of crazy. I mean, we always say this, but how under pressure they're just so calm. Like, he'd be 3 wide going into the last corner, and he'd just be like, okay. That was all undrafted, baby.
Nice.
I was by myself the entire time.
Great.
Well, boys, I have to leave at 9:30, so I will. If I randomly disappear and I don't say anything, that's probably what happened.
All right. Well,
I probably forgot. Didn't look
Friday
at the time.
warm-up race. If you're new here, make sure you're ready to pit twice. You should not have enough fuel to finish the race or finish in a single stop. Keep that in mind. Sunday night skippies, sporting code applies. Have fun, guys.
I got a Coke can full of fuel. I'm going to reach behind and dump in the tank. Get me another lap. What the fuck is this
Shit,
guy
I
in front of me
forgot
doing?
They only start the front few. I'm behind all.
I hope I don't miss the start. I'll be right back.
You're gonna miss.
Fuck.
I think you should park on the grid and then.
Okay. Never mind. I'm good.
You picked a really gloomy day for us, Walter.
But my wife needed me.
Where's Ian?
You need her.
Oh, I got Sammy there. I got
Yep.
Sammy.
April 2nd.
All
You
right.
say nobody. You.
He crashed in front of turn 2 last time on lap 3.
I was just thinking it looked nice.
Peter, that qualifying time is fire, man.
Yeah, nice time, Peter.